Hey everybody, this is Brad Bruce and I am here with
Jase Marsiglia.
and you're listening to the 5195 podcast.
Yes, we are. Boo. I'm kidding. We were having some slight
Testicle difficulties.
testicle difficulties a minute ago.
It's okay. I think it's passed. All things must pass.
They should,
Yeah. They should.
especially through your colon.
Oh, ooh.
You don't want to keep anything in there.
No? How do you know?
Commercials brought to you by Zupu.
Colon blow.
Colon blow. That's a lot of fiber.
Man, you've been here damn near a week.
Just about. I think tonight would be a week exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, right about now. I was chilling in the airport a week ago.
A week ago. Just like that. That was fast.
Sergeant Slaughter, Abe Lincoln.
That I found today.
He showed up in your feed, the exact guy.
How weird.
Very weird.
Not just the audience is listening.
Mm-hmm. Because you came down while I was working, and you're like, who showed up in my feed? And I just thought, Abraham Lincoln, okay. Yeah, it's kind of a... Wait, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
That is the guy.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's fucking nuts. Like, man, almost a week down.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to kick it up a notch next week.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I'm off. We get to just work.
Yeah.
Do our work.
Yeah. I'm excited. Today's topic is two things, Jack and shit.
Yeah, no, we got nothing.
We got nothing, so we're just going to bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see how entertaining we can actually be and see if this really does
translate into anything?
Yes. See, I couldn't even think. So obviously it doesn't.
No, this is...
We're fucked.
We're so fucked. We've emptied the till.
It's crazy. When I told Tina the idea of we're not going to do anything, she handed me a Walmart job application.
She was just like, this is why you need to come up with something now.
Because you're not funny. You're not entertaining. You're not creative.
We're not attractive either.
We're not attractive.
Wow.
We definitely do have the old face for radio.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Sorry.
I think.
Sorry, ladies. We sound better than we look. Remember that?
We still sound like shit.
Do you remember at Creep IE when we walked in and everyone was like, hey, it's the 5190? Oh. Ooh. God. Stomach. I feel sick.
You know what? I don't care, though.
Me neither.
Being ugly is not... it's not a curse. It's a gift because then you know who really is your friend.
And we always find each other. We're like, ports in a storm.
Because it's like if someone does this, then you know those aren't your real friends.
No.
Or they're like, oh, yeah.
That's when you know your standards are so low. God bless you.
Yeah. So
some kid throws our sticker on the floor and goes, never meet your heroes. They always wind up being a couple of fucking chuds.
And that was my son.
I know.
When I gave him a sticker.
I said, dude.
Dude.
You know me. He's like, yeah, but not as a celebrity. You don't make the cut.
Oh, man. Damn, now I'm depressed.
This is what happens when we leave ourselves to ourselves.
I know. Jeez. So I do have a question for you that just popped into my head right now as we were berating ourselves. This is the first trip in the new house.
Yeah.
And prior, obviously, we had a routine. We would do things,
mm-hmm.
and it's different now. And we were even talking about it a little bit last night. After we'd finish a show, we'd go hit the porch. I would smoke,
mm-hmm.
And I've since...
I would secondhand.
Don't smoke anymore, and you don't secondhand smoke anymore.
Yep.
And we don't go outside like we used to, It's
No, we don't.
It's fucking freezing.
Well, yeah, it's been chilly.
And plus, there's no snacks on the porch. So why would I go outside?
Yeah.
I was like, now if you're not smoking, it's like, well, now we're going to do our meetings and our porch talks in the pantry.
You know what's funny, though? When you crack open a window, I'm like, outside.
Yeah.
We can have outside, inside. It's nice.
No, but how is it for you this trip being so different? Even like with the working, because before you were either in the garage.
Oh, I was like an outcast.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
You were banished to the garage.
Has anyone sent food out to Jason? Has anyone put the plate on the floor in front of the door?
Exactly.
No, it's been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's cool because we get to hang out all day pretty much.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. You know, even during the workday, we're cracking each other up.
Yeah.
Just, you know, we're shooting the shit and planning.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's definitely been a multitask.
Yeah, it has.
But it's been fine. I think we've been very productive, and another 8 hours tomorrow, and I'm free, man. I'm a free dude, and we could just do whatever the hell we want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I think so too. But I do got to shout out my boss, Laura, for allowing me to do this, because she does let me work remotely out of state when she definitely prefers me to be there.
Right.
You know, but it's like, how many bosses are like, oh, you have a podcast and you're a screenwriter? Yeah, go out there, do your thing.
Yeah.
As long as you get your work done.
Very cool. Not only cool, very lucky.
Extremely.
You know, to be able to have that opportunity.
Extremely.
To really like nurture, you know, this goal that we got.
Yeah. And it's, you know, to me, that's rad. Because I can't think of another boss I've had in the past who would give two shits. When you're here, I got you.
Yeah.
You know
have
what
a dream?
I mean?
Yeah. Oh, do you have a dream?
Oh, so did I at one point. Go sit at your desk. Now, right now, I'm dreaming of your fucking 40 hours.
That's my dream, is that you work 40 hours and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's my dream. Shut my door on the way out, loser. No, she's been all right. You know, we get on each other's nerves pretty good, but she's been very fair.
Obviously. I mean, you're in California and you work in Michigan. That's pretty fucking fair.
It's massive.
You know? I mean, because they sent out a pretty hefty load of equipment.
I know, and I'm kind of like, I'm already like secretly dreading the day. Should, you know, IT or someone be like, do we have like a set out in California? You know, like some new guard comes in and I'm like, yeah, I'm out there. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Even if your boss is cool with it, I want my ducks in a row.
Yep.
So I'm always kind of like, how the fuck are we going to do that?
Exactly.
How does that work? Because it's happened. But what's funny is I knew somebody at my job who worked out of another state, and she got fired. And when she sent the computer and everything back, it looked like she put it in the box and then jumped on everything a few times and then sealed it up and mailed it.
No shit.
Oh, it came back fucked. I laughed, of course, because comedy.
Yeah.
But I was also kind of thinking, I'm like, so what do you guys do now? Do you send her a bill and a photo of your middle finger? And,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, what happens now? Because I'm like, obviously, if they called me back and was like, yeah, you can't do that no more, you know, we would pack everything up and mail it. And I'm sure they'd send us the slips and all that stuff. But it's like, I'm worried about it. And meanwhile, this chick was just like, you know what? Fuck your keyboard, snap. Fuck your mouse, fuck your monitor. And it was just, she basically shipped a box of shit.
That's crazy.
And I was just kind of like, damn, dude. And my boss, who fired her, she was just kind of like, yeah, I kind of expected that.
So no big surprise.
Yeah, no, because it was somebody I really had no interaction with. She was under my boss, but like a different department, and never the two crossed. But I'm friends with someone who worked with her, and she's like, she goes, oh yeah, she was kind of a piece of work. She goes, I wasn't surprised when you guys told me that the box came in, and
Jeez.
It was like she just took a sledge to it.
Wowzer.
Super funny. Made me laugh. But at the same time, I'm like, it got me thinking, I'm like, how do I send all this shit back?
Ideas.
Yeah. So,
right.
Cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully if you're shipping it back, it's because there's, on to bigger and better.
Exactly.
It's not needed.
Exactly. So one way or the other, it's going to happen.
Yeah. That's why we need the audience to share, subscribe, tell all their friends, download, listen, listen.
Oh my God. And review.
Yeah.
Even if you think we suck, I want to hear.
Please.
I want reviews, man.
Yeah.
I'm a review guy.
Damn, I know.
You know?
Sick of listening to him talk about these fucking reviews.
Yes. Shut me up.
Yes, give us a review.
No, I'd love to hear other people other than like the people in my circle, and that's verbal.
Right.
It's just people, hey, yeah, I caught the show. It was pretty funny. I liked it, But it's like, I want to know what strangers think. Mm-hmm. People I've never met.
Well, I mean, we did get sort of a stranger review via Tina, one of her friends that she recently connected with.
Oh, yeah.
Who said she was up to like episode 5.
Yeah.
And was like...
That's encouraging.
Yeah, was kind of complimentary about the things.
Yeah.
Was into it, so...
And that's the other thing. Even if you're going to shit on us, give us the reason why.
Yeah, totally.
Let us know what we're doing that you didn't dig. And, maybe we could be like, oh, yeah.
Well, we're not changing. Fuck you.
I mean, you're going to have to deal, but...
Yeah. Nothing's changing.
Nothing's going to change.
If you want those changes, get your own fucking show.
Yeah.
This is our terrible show.
Yes.
We can do our terrible show.
These are our mics.
However we want. Yeah. Speaking of mics. No, let's not. Anyways.
I don't like mics. I don't like them.
Oh, good times. Good times. Yeah. No, I was just curious because, like I said, it is very different this time around. There's way more positive, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was a little different because, like you were banished to the garage one trip. And then there was like...
And it was like during a heat wave without air conditioning.
Yes.
And, the dogs hated me.
The white dog hated
The white dog really hates my guts. And I'd tiptoe in the morning while everyone's asleep. And I'm like, oh, good. You just woke up the house and fucking annoyed me.
Well, that was one good thing is that definitely didn't wake up the house.
Good.
Because we were all, like, even doing the show at night, it was just like, fuck, are we disturbing people, whatever? And
sure.
We never were because the majority of people are like night owls in the house anyway. And then we're heavy sleepers. So it's like, yeah.
And when I was getting up, it was like, Kimmy was getting the daycare ready and all that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people were up, but it was just first thing in the morning. The last thing you want to hear is a dog be like, shut up. Who the fuck are you? I'm just like, oh.
I think it was like the majority of the trips were in the garage.
Yeah.
Where you're working. And then the last one was upstairs in the loft.
Yes,
where you were under the window.
Yep, so, I was in the loft.
Where you were still sort of on your own at times.
Yeah. Yeah, because the loft, around that time, especially with that TV in there not working, that's a densely populated area at that point.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll just put on my headphones and listen to some tunes or something.
Yep.
No big deal. We always made it work.
Yeah, no, we did. And we're doing it now.
We are.
We're making it work.
We are making it work.
Under better circumstances, so that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Everything's been a level up.
Yeah, no, it has. It's been a fun trip. I'm happy you're here, obviously. I'm bummed it's the middle.
Yeah.
But I know when your wheel's up this time, I think we're going to have some really cool shit to be proud of again.
Sure.
And then, we got to figure out, again, I don't know when this airs, if it's already happened or not, but, the turning of the lights off at Dark Delicacies.
Yeah, I know.
That we're going to try to do something, even if we're just attending and just kind of doing the same thing like we did at Creep IE, where we're, having the cameras, having our microphones, and kind of doing like a covert show.
Sure.
And then we can do kind of a like this and just play clips and play things and talk about the experience and stuff.
No, that'll be something.
Yeah,
that'll be bittersweet.
It's weird because it's like it's been weighing on me over the last few days.
Really?
Yeah, especially since we're up here and we're, doing the show. Behind you and behind me is the latest Rue Morgue, where they're, the farewell to Dark Delicacies article they did. Mm-hmm. And it's a great article, and, there's some cool pictures and stuff in there, but it's just like, man, I can't believe that there's going to be a day really soon that I'm going to be in Burbank and driving down North Hollywood and not seeing that Dark Delicacy sign. It's pretty polarizing, actually, as to the future,
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is we're friends with Del and Sue, so
true
that they're not going away. We're still, going to hang out and do things, and we have some plans for the future we're going to do, but
right, but it's like the video store we talked about. It's just another landmark thing that we would patron that we can't
Can't do it anymore.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many fun afternoons were spent just bullshitting with Dell.
Shooting the shit,
just
man.
having and it's so great because, it's extremely immature.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just so much fun. Just some big core memories, from there, for a bunch of years.
No, you're very lucky in that regard. I only got to go a few times, a handful of times. Always loved it, of course, and me and Dell hit it off immediately. But it was one of those deals where when I left that first time, I think we visited with my wife. That might have been the first time we went.
Yeah.
Just thinking, man, all the years I didn't get to do this. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I know.
It was just one of those deals. And then when it was like, yeah, we're thinking of closing, I was like, of course you are.
Yeah.
I just got to know you.
Uh-huh.
But, all good things and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be some cool surprises even for our show.
Yes.
Because of Dark Delicacies, which is, going to be cool for guests, fans, etc., of our show and the upcoming network and things like that. I'm pretty excited though,
I'm really excited about
pretty excited.
Network.
Yeah, we got some cool shit,
yes,
coming up. Yeah, a lot of new things happening.
Yep.
A lot of new things. But speaking of new things, what do you have new?
Me?
Yeah.
Not a lot. I mean, I think we've talked about movies and stuff. Have you listened to any podcasts outside of ours?
Yeah, I do. And
do you lean more towards like the entertainment podcasts?
I do.
Cause I'm like, I don't like, I'm like true crime all the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that's it.
That's it.
No kidding.
Yeah. Cause I just, as far as entertainment goes, I kind of do my own studying and I talk to people, but podcasts, like to just sit and listen and while at work, it's usually fucked up shit.
Jeez. No, I don't. I don't listen to true crime. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't do any true crime stuff.
Which is odd to me with all the stuff you've got in this room. You have true crime memorabilia.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it just seems like it would have been an easy fix for you.
Well, you know what? Maybe one of the reasons why I don't is a lot of the stuff that is hanging up, I pretty much know kind of like the ceiling of this stuff that I'm into, So I'm like, I don't really want to listen to the same shit that I already know. And then,
of course not.
I'm also too lazy to go and find new fucking crazy people to get infatuated with and then start buying their shit.
That's funny. That is funny.
Because I know there's a lot
there is
out there. But yeah, no, podcasts for me, honestly, my favorite other podcast besides this amazing podcast right now that we're doing, that's probably one of the best podcasts ever.
Yeah.
Is Park After Dark. I listen to.
You do. Yeah.
Like obsessively.
Trailer Park Boy.
Yeah. Like I fucking love that shit,
Yeah.
That, and then I really do like The Thing with Two Heads.
Oh, yeah. Sean Clark.
Yeah. And Christopher Nelson. That shit's good. That's another one of those podcasts that's like, it's not forced when I listen to it. It's just,
relaxed.
Yeah. But if it just feels like conversations we have, just shit that's annoying and shit that happens, and just middle-aged men complaining, and I'm just like, that's it.
Yeah, that's the sweet spot.
Yeah, I like that. So, I mean, I don't really have. I tried listening to Tarantino's podcast.
I didn't even know he had one.
Yeah, and man, it's okay.
Yeah,
but again, with Tarantino, there's only so much I can stand before I'm like, oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there's a lot of data really fast.
Yeah. But it's cool. It's a good podcast. The other one that I used to listen to, and I don't anymore because he's gone, is Colossal.
Oh, Gilbert.
Yeah. Gilbert Gottfried's Colossal podcast. That was fucking rad.
Yeah, that was an unexpected.
Because it wasn't the classic Gilbert Gottfried, It was his humor for sure, but it's just showing his vast knowledge of the film industry.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
That guy knew so much and was a massive, massive horror fan.
Yeah.
Which surprised me too,
Yeah.
you know. That was a show that was really enjoyable.
Yeah. That's about it though for me.
Yeah, no, I've
So
yeah,
what's a good one that you love?
the one that got me into all of it was Sword and Scale.
Okay. See, I never heard of that before you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And I sent you key episodes where I'm like, dude, you've got to fucking hear this. You know what I mean?
did.
And he did some great ones about, the Franklin cover up. He did a Jonestown one, which was insane. You got to hear the entirety of the Q42 tape,
Yeah.
which is haunting. That's where I learned about the White House Boys, the school in Florida, the boys' school where there was just rampant abuse. He did a great Satanic Panic episode. So there was, especially early on, Sword and Scale was good. But then I started branching off, and I dabble in the last podcast on the left, which was a mixture, true crime, paranormal movies.
Yeah.
They were kind of a catch-all, but it's still dark themed. But one of the ones I'm kind of addicted to right now, there's this couple. His name's Colin Browen, and her name's Courtney, and they just got married. They do one called Murder in America, which is really, really fucking good. They both pair up and do that one, and it's basically they pick a state and a crime in that state and tell the whole story. And they just go through all 50 states and just pick a random fucked up crime. They do some heavy hitters. They did a Columbine episode, which was chilling. They've done Bundy, I believe, but there's a lot of ones that they'll do, and I'm like, never fucking heard of it. You know what I mean? So that's been fascinating. But Colin does 2 other ones on the side. He's kind of got his own network, okay, which is pretty rad. He has the Paranormal Files, where he will not only go to haunted places, like kind of a ghost hunter, he goes to places that were the site of some of the episodes he did on Murder in America. So he'll go to like crime scenes and buildings that people were killed in, or sites, you know what I mean?
Right.
And he'll go there with like an EVP recorder and stuff like that. So there's the synergy between the 2 shows where you'll get the crime aspect of it. And then if you want to hop over to the Paranormal Files, you could see if that place is haunted because of what happened there,
Yeah.
Whether it was like the site of the Black Dahlia murder or, Dahmer's hotel or what, anything like that, So yeah, that one's cool. That's kind of a good pairing. And then he recently started one called the Conspiracy Files.
Okay.
And, I showed you a little bit of that one a couple nights ago on YouTube.
Yeah.
Those are heavily edited because YouTube's extremely, I don't know what to call it. Just, I suppose. Because I think if our show was on there, you would have had to have muted that.
Yeah, well, our show is on there, so I'll have to mute it.
Ah, fuck. You're going to have to upload that audio.
Yeah.
And it's going to have to be a drop.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Richard Iniguez.
Richard Iniguez just dropped like the funniest, like frustrated.
We have it right here.
Oh, fuck. And mind you, people, that's all we've done on this trip. Just, oh, fuck.
And that is my text tone. So anytime someone texts me.
It does. Someone texts you and you hear, oh, fuck. It took a minute to get used to, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, you got a text.
Got a text. You're just Richard screaming, oh, fuck, from my pocket.
It's hilarious. But no, his show, The Conspiracy Files, is mostly, I want to say, I mean, obviously it's conspiracies, but his are mostly well-researched and backed by documentation and records and articles. And so I've always said that a conspiracy is only a conspiracy if you can't prove it. Whereas most of these, well, that you're kind of tiptoeing into fact because it's a matter of record in a lot of these. And he takes conspiracies from all over the world. He does a really good deep dive on all these things. His team that does research and translations and stuff, they're really good. And I get lost on his channel. I'll put it on. Some of them are a couple hours long. If he has a really big case, some of them are like half an hour where I showed you the the racist Disney content that just had us fucking howling. It was hilarious because it was just like, wow, boy, the racism was just not only encouraged, but
hilarious.
Published and sent to children.
Yes.
And it was like, holy fucking hell. And he would show, that one was one where the YouTube came in handy because you could see the visual.
Yeah.
And it was like some of this shit, he'd crack open a comic and I'm like, holy fuck, that is so racist. But it was hilarious. But that was one episode. And then you were showing me, I had discovered it years ago, but never really was on it a whole lot. But you and I kind of went down a rabbit hole of, what is it?
Soft white underbelly.
That's crazy too.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
A buddy of mine has actually been on that show, and I showed you his.
Merle.
Yeah, and we want to have him on the show. And I know I think he's either on tour or they're practicing for tour or something, but
he's gearing up though.
Yeah, but Merle Allen from the Murder Junkies,
yes.
Gigi Allen's brother, like he lives close by, and we became friends, and we want to have him on the show. But he was on the Soft White Underbelly.
He was, and that was fascinating.
Yeah, because he's a cool guy, man. He's very articulate, very smart. Of course, he's crazy, but
he's definitely
in a good
crazy.
way. In a good way,
He's fun crazy.
Yeah, like we hung out at my store. I went to his place. Cool guy. But yeah, it's like I watched his episode on there, and he actually did like 3, I think.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, it was just the one that we watched.
Yeah, but no, the reason why I found that was because of the Whitakers.
That's how I found it.
Yeah.
Because I saw the image on YouTube. It was one of those deals where it was like a suggested video. And I'm like, this can't be real.
Yeah.
And then I watched it and was like, holy fuck, the Whitakers they're really out there lurking. Crazy,
that's a hell of a family.
To say the least.
That's for sure.
To say the least.
Yeah.
But they've become kind of the Soft White Underbelly's mascots. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, they're on there. He goes back and revisits them all the time.
Which, I would give anything for like a Ray plushie. Like just denim pants with like a big shit stain and fucking chewing tobacco stained all on his lips.
Just something to squeeze while you're
holding
sleeping.
His pants up, and then when you squeeze him, it's like he makes that noise when you squeeze him. I would give anything for a Ray plushie. So, Mark, if you're listening, there you go. And I was literally looking for the drawing that Timmy did, because he said he was going to auction it.
I know.
And I was looking, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I was going to put a bid in. I would have loved to have that framed.
How old was that video?
That was new. That was new. So I thought it would still be around. But no, it was that's a hell of a family, man. If you don't know the Whitakers, you're doing yourself a disservice.
You definitely watch with morbid curiosity because it's just so weird. And
I've watched every single episode, from when he takes them to get haircuts.
You're talking about the Whitakers specifically.
Specifically, yeah. Like I watched every single one of those Whitaker videos. Like, he took them to all get haircuts.
Really? Okay.
He took them to Walmart.
I've seen
I remember
that
the one like they're going to Walmart and Ray just hawks a big fucking snot rocket in the backseat of the car.
Bro.
Like he's just like it. Very comfortable man.
Yeah.
But and what's crazy about watching that shit is I get zeroed in on the house and how they're living.
Oh God. It's
like I analyze it like fucking Dexter. Like it's even though I know what Dexter is, I've never seen it, but I know what he does. So I'm like,
oh, he does interior design.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's a production designer for and it's fucking beautiful. Like it's the Whitakers. Oh my God, if I could only have a house like that.
We watched that latest one, and you're like, did I just see a roach scuttle across the table? And I'm like, did you? I don't know. And you went back, and I was like, holy fucking shit. Mm-hmm. And then at one point, you're like, is that an Urkel doll back there? Like, it was like a place where time and space just turn into garbage and it was their house.
It was literally if you found a highlights magazine in a dumpster.
Yeah.
that was the episode.
What was funny was the house is such chaos. Like they're hoarders. Everything, it's garbage everywhere. It's absolutely disgusting.
Dilapidated.
Hugely dilapidated. There's mold. There's fucking broken windows. The place is, it's bad.
Yeah.
To say the least. And yet they had a current 2024 calendar up and it was on the right month and everything. And I'm like, I found one piece of order amongst all the chaos. Say what you want. They know what day it is.
Of course. I mean, I'm pretty sure the only days they really are trying to remember are the 1st and the 15th.
Right.
He said right.
But still.
Oh.
It was like, you look around this place and I'm like, I wouldn't step foot in there wearing a hazmat suit.
No.
But the calendar was on point.
Yeah, it was.
And it was just funny to notice that and regard it.
Yeah. We even had that conversation of like, how much would it cost for you to eat a meal that they?
I know, and I'm like,
Could you imagine? They just made you like an egg sandwich.
Oh, I don't even want no dairy.
That's what I mean.
Dairy's out the door.
That's what I'm saying. Holy fuck!
Ray pulls up next to you and hands you a glass of milk, and you're just like, and
won't let you leave till you take a sip.
And like grandma's like, Ray says drink it.
Oh man.
It's like Chewbacca. They know what he's saying.
They speak Wook.
They do. Like Ray will be like, and they'll be like, you know what? I'm tired of having this fucking argument with you, Ray. He pulls his pants up. They're like, you say that one more you say that to my fucking face, Ray. I'm sorry too, Ray.
No, the show's almost over, unfortunately. But I think you should do the rest of the show as Ray. Okay, so I'm gonna.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
I know all my lines. I am ready, Mr. DeMille.
Oh man.
Let me get into character and just smear a bunch of shit on my face.
Oh fuck. Poor Ray.
Seriously. I've seen Ray on so many of those episodes, and yet this last one, age was getting to him.
Oh yeah.
Because he's just I think
he didn't have the energy, man.
He didn't have the energy.
He kept laying down, grabbing his knees. He's got arthritis.
Yeah, it was bad.
Man, we are invested in this family.
Not enough to go anywhere near them.
And you made one joke about renaming our show.
Oh. Yeah.
Because like their address is like 734 or some shit like that. It
was something like that. And I'm like, can you imagine if our show was like their address? We thought 5195 was a deep cut.
Yeah.
And we let people in.
Yes.
But I'm like, if we really wanted to mess with people, figure that one out.
Holy fuck. There could have been some pretty cool clues too that we just added in.
Like the remnants of an exploded trailer. That was hilarious too. He's just like,
just pointing.
And Mark's like, oh yeah, the place blew up. Yeah, buddy. That meth, that shit'll fucking...
It'll do you one
that'll
for.
Decimate a trailer before you could say...
Oh, man. This was a fun one. It wasn't. It was... I like the freestyle
We're
one.
so fucking untethered and
Yeah, that's what I like about it, Like, the freestyle ones are fun because it's just like, whatever happens, man.
Yeah, just us bullshit.
Because now it's just us talking, and that's what I like. Because, again, like I said, thinking is not my strong suit. So...
No, you're lucky you got 80-something episodes of planned chaos.
Yeah, because now I'm letting my retard flag shine.
This is just terra firma.
I shouldn't say that, huh? Now I'm letting my retard flag fly. That's what it was, not shine.
Fly,
yeah. So
that's the word that you needed to fix.
Yeah, yep. Shine. It's not flags don't shine. See, what a fucking retard.
Yeah, I think it's illegal to put a shine on a flag.
Is it really?
Probably. You can't do fucking shit with a flag.
Really?
But if you're president, you can sign it, apparently.
That's fucking cool.
You're not allowed to fold it a certain way, but you can scribble your name all over.
And the only thing, it only makes sense if the flag was made in China.
Or, if you wear it for concerts like, Kid Rock.
That would be fucking cool. I think we should wear American flag robes while we do the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
America. Fuck yeah.
I heard like every fucking radio just shut off. Every fucking phone just stop.
That was the whistle of a million puckered
I think
buttholes.
this is probably the most political we've ever got.
Yep. We don't steer the car in that direction very well.
No, and if we do, it's because Ray's driving.
No, I said left. Ray, turn
Not
here.
Through the tree. Yeah, we actually have a guest on his way.
Yeah?
We have a return guest coming. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes, we do.
I'm excited.
It'll be fun.
It is going to be fun. Well, yeah, dude. I mean, you got anything else?
No, not really.
No? You're done talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for taking the time to kill 45 minutes within the 38 minutes with me after editing. Thanks for killing the last 20 minutes with me.
No, that's good. I guess I'll just
Wow. Okay.
I gotta go.
He's gone. So I guess
Want some pizza?
and so,
Come downstairs, get the pizza.
you know I want pizza. Come on.
It's down there.
It is down there.
Let's go down and get some pizza.
All right, let's do that. Until next time.
See you guys.